Hey guys, the reconed speaker for my Philco 60 just arrived. The supplier my guy normally uses was back ordered indefinitely on new cones with a foam surround, but he was able to salvage a vintage paper cone out of another speaker, so that's what we went with, which is fine by me because it's closer to the original anyways. Had a few tears, but those have been patched. And so it's got a new spider, new voice coil. If you recall, all this speaker was a bare metal frame. All the parts were gone. So there's the new voice coil down in there, and then it's got a real Philco spider in there, and seems to move all right. Nothing scraping, nothing rubbing. So how about we pop this in the radio and give it a try? I mounted the rebuilt speaker. I twisted together 3 reproduction cloth covered wires and ran it from the chassis down through that gap on the front and then through this metal cover and soldered the leads on. And I've got it playing right now. So let's take a closer listen. It sounds pretty good. Wojciech Łynarski, jesteśmy na wczasach. Tadeusz Woźniak. So big thanks to Ed Locker for not only rebuilding the speaker and doing a great job with that, but he also gave me that tip about the oscillator tickler coil being wound the wrong way around. So tone control. So I guess you'd call that the bass. This is the normal position. One thing I wanted to try was to put a board down in the bottom here to see if that improves the bass response. So I'm going to poke around and see if I can dig something up that will fit in there and close up this bottom. Okay, I found something to cover up the bottom. It's not quite a solid piece of wood, but it's some pretty heavy corrugated cardboard. I don't know if you guys can hear the difference, but to me it's definitely got a bit more bass.
We're celebrating radio.
So I think it definitely is a good idea to close up the bottoms of these radios if at all possible. So, what's left on this radio? I suppose I should refinish it someday. It's, even though I did go over with Howard's Restore Finish and wax and cleaned it up as best I could, I think it really would look a lot better, especially in this control area if I stripped this down and refinished it. One minor thing too is that these three outer knobs match pretty well in color, but this inner knob is a lighter color than these. There are a couple upcoming radio swap meets this summer, so maybe I can do some trading or just outright buy a knob that's closer to this color. And this grill cloth, as I mentioned before, I think that should be replaced with something a little more correct for this radio. But otherwise, yeah, I'll call this project done finally. So I hope you guys enjoyed this restoration series. Now I'll get back to my current project, which you'll see in the next video.